It's Madden NFL 23, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Taken in at the 3. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. They'll go to Barkley again. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Throwing Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
And he powers his way up past the 30. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and at the risk of sounding just a little bit trite, this is just a tackle that needs to be made. It's one thing when you've got a bruising 230-pound running back coming your way, but when it's a quarterback who's running for his life, your teammates will tell you, you've got to get him on the ground.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. We're scoreless after 1. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. From the 31, Jones. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score on the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
Here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Jalen Smith, the NFC's leading tackler in 2020, there on the stop defensively. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Jones. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there. It's 2nd down.
And these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Let's go. Let's go right here. Let's go. Let's go. Anytime that ball comes to me, I try to take it to them. Let's focus in on what we got to do here. That's right.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will stay a 1-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Herbert. And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. New York set to take the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. On the return, Carter. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger 1st down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only... It's a first down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. So we've reached halftime. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the 2nd half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And this will not be returned, so the 2nd half begins with a touchback. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. On 2nd and 9. Herbert working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. The 30. 10. 5. Touchdown. Giants. A great effort there. 68 yards. And the Giants take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So the problem's really starting to add up now. I mean, they tried a field goal in an effort to get a little bit closer, but the block and return make the situation worse.
I like what you just said there. Just trying to get a little bit closer. I think mentally, that's why they were doing it, because really the 3 wasn't going to do them a whole lot of good, but they feel better about themselves now. They feel exponentially worse.
Jones throwing for it. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Herbert and the Chargers down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 2.5 to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On first down, it's Herbert. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. Oh, what a juke into space. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Herbert to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Now Herbert. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
That's what it is. That's what it is, baby. That's right.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert. And that's caught by Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Herbert gonna throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is gonna be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Throwing, Herbert. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. It's up and it's good, but it won't matter, because 7 is as close as they're going to get, and this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game